Hi, this is Brandon Smalley here from thirstgym.com. Today we're talking about an exercise called a standing single leg calf raise. All right, for this exercise, you're just gonna want some kind of ledge that you can be on to be able to perform your calf raise. So you could use a rack, you could use a bench, you could use a step, you could use even any kind of stack of plates if you really wanted to go that route. The key thing is just to be able to make sure that you can get your foot in a good position and a good stretch at the bottom of the exercise. I personally like to use our pit shark or our belt squat. It's got a good quality platform. I actually have something I can hold on to as well to really focus on the quality of the stretch and the contraction and kind of take the stability out of it. But also you can do this without the stability. It's going to make it more challenging. So you've got two different ways. I'm going to show you how to do that. So the first thing you're going to want to make sure, like I said, since it's a single leg, whatever leg that you're starting with, you want to make sure that it's about a third of your foot is on the platform, okay? We don't just want our toes, but we also don't want half our foot. You're not going to get a whole lot there. About a third of our foot, that way we can actually get a stretched position here. And then with my other foot, I'm just going to let it hang off for the time being. I'm going to hold on here for support right now for the supported version. And then I'm going to start in that stretch position. As I go up, I'm going to press towards the top. I really want to make sure my first met head, or your first basically your big toe, your first toe, is still staying in contact. You don't want to roll off that. You want to try to actively push through that all the way to the top. Good quality squeeze at the bottom, all the way down. Big full stretch so you get a full range of motion, and then all the way back up. If you're doing it right, good, slow, and controlled, it should be somewhat challenging just with body weight and a little bit of support. The biggest mistake I see here is constant bouncing. Okay, so usually what you'll see is people will do this and they're not really getting anything out of it. Big quality stretch, big contraction at the top, hold each one for about a brief 1 count, and that's not only going to increase your time and retention, but you're going to train through a full range of motion, may even help with your calf or ankle mobility. Now what you're going to do if you want to do this unsupported, I'm going to try to do this with my right leg. I'm a little bit better here. You're going to do the same thing. Find your position, take your hands off, go down as low as you can. You're going to find it's going to be a lot harder to get that stretch, okay? But then you're going to come all the way up, whoop, all the way up, squeeze, back down, squeeze, back down. You're going to have a lot hard time getting that big stretch. So you're going to focus a lot more on the squeeze, because as you come down here, you're going to feel like you fall backwards. So if you're focusing on the stretch, definitely use the hand-supported option to optimize that. But if you're really just trying to maintain and work on your balance, but at the same time still develop that calf musculature, getting a moderate stretch is going to be good enough for this exercise, because you're going to be challenging all those peroneals and small muscles in the lower part of your leg with the decreased stability that you're not having with your hand holding on here. Now, with this exercise, you could definitely hold on to some weight. So if you're going to hold on to weight, you're probably going to do it with the supported option. That's going to be able to let you load the pattern more than your body weight. I think that's fantastic. But for many people, I find that just doing body weight with quality reps for 10 to 20 reps on each leg is going to go a long way, and then add the weight as you need to. If you're doing this unsupported, I would definitely just recommend doing as many as you can, focusing on your stability and your balance, and you'll find that you're going to get enough from that just by itself as a preventative measure for ankle, foot, and lower limb health when it comes to this. So I use this a lot as like a damage control exercise for many of my athletes and clients. It's not something that I program a lot just to develop calves per se, but I use it to make sure that the ankle complex is getting a good quality range of motion, especially in athletes that run a lot. When I start to get shin splints, training through a full range of motion is one thing I find that really helps them, because they generally are on their toes, or every time they go to strike, they're not getting quality heel strike. So by increasing the range of motion at their ankle, optimizes their running technique and decreases their shin splints or any kind of itises they might be having going on in the lower limb. So 2 to 3 sets for as many as you can with body weight, or add some load for 10 to 20 reps. I don't think you need to go anything heavier than that. I think anything higher repetition than that, it starts to become more of a waste of time. You're probably better off doing things like pogos and more elasticity-based things. So the 10 to 20 rep range seems to be a good spot. So if you've got any questions, just let me know in the comment section below. Thanks. Have a great day.